Georgia, Alabama. I mean,
Yeah.
wow. You know, someone asked me who I thought was gonna win, and I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I think Bama's gonna win, and I nailed it.
Hmm.
I just
Dude,
want to put that out there
yeah,
for
no,
myself real quick.
it's yeah, you can put it out there. It's I made the mistake. It wouldn't be near as bad, but I made the mistake of having a bunch of my friends over. Huge, like a
Oh,
huge get together. And dude, I live in Illinois, and it's more like they just don't want me to win. So they were being the most probably I was probably the most angry or frustrated I've been in a very, very long time.
ugh.
Um, and honestly, I kind of wanted to like kill people. I was really, really frustrated, but I couldn't show it. Like I couldn't actually like lash out because I was there's so many people around, but dude, I was so and they were like hitting me with pillows. They were being little turds.
Oh,
I was angry. I was pretty frustrated. But
so, oof.
back to the game. It was, dude. I thought it was over.
Hmm.
I thought I was over second half.
Everyone thought that.
First quarter. I thought I was over. What Beck threw two interceptions in the first half. Another one in the second half. He looked a lot better. He
Hmm.
he looked a lot better the second half.
Hmm.
But I mean, we looked horrible. The first half was just it was atrocious, man. Like Beck was thrown to nobody, nobody.
Yeah.
Like the ball was going everywhere except where our guys were. It was actually phenomenal to watch. And yeah, it was a heartbreak for sure. I mean, did I expect to lose one? I mean, we have some really hard matchups in these next couple of weeks. Did I expect to lose one? Yeah, I mean, did I expect to lose the first one? No, I didn't expect to lose the first one. Like now I'm scared for the next few. Like
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Um, well,
Hmm.
are we actually a good team? That's kind of what I'm asking myself right now. Are we
Like,
actually good?
if you lose one more, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
That could
tough.
be dangerous
Yeah,
territory. But
yeah.
here's the thing. You are a good team because I saw the second half, Georgia, it was like, wow, they mean it. Like, they're coming back.
Yeah, they did. They did.
They, I cannot believe, I'm like, how did they get here? They were down 28-0. They were down 33-7. And all of a sudden, they're up 34-33. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh my word. I was like, but they gave Alabama too much time. And then one play later, the 17-year-old pulls up
Yeah.
one of the greatest plays of the year. Bro,
That spin move was nasty.
that
Let's just say
was
that spin move
I've
was.
watched that probably a dozen times.
That's crazy,
It
man. That's
was
crazy.
it was just nasty. Like how can you be 17? Bro, that kid is 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
That's this
Yeah, that's crazy. 6 years younger than me.
and
That's bananas.
and just that one step into a spin move.
Yeah.
Mm,
It was clean. It was really nice. It was nice to watch. It was crazy to watch that being one play after we just scored with like a 64 yarder.
yeah.
Like they just
Yeah.
answered it right back. It's like,
1-1.
okay, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
But
I was like, oh, now they gave Georgia too much time. Okay, I will say the two of the best plays of the weekend, you might argue the two best plays of the weekend happened against our teams. And one is obviously everywhere. It was Alabama, the 17-year-old. But the other one,
yeah,
literally haven't seen a video of it. And it was like, might have been the greatest catch I've ever seen. Louisville on Notre Dame.
yeah,
Bro, I'm
very
assuming,
close game.
did you watch that game at all?
I did not watch that game. I
Okay.
was
Well,
I was
hey, Notre
locked.
Dame came out. They persevered. They went through some like opening kickoff. They fumbled the football. Louisville scores right there, 7-0. And yeah, that's not a good start. But yeah, they overcame. They got the job done. So I'm happy for that. But during that game, we need to stop. And Louisville just chucks it down the left sideline. This wide receiver fully extend, fully extend, full extension, just like dove one hand left one hand just like sticks it, pulls it in right before it goes out of bounds. I'm like,
That's
I was
fantastic.
watching, I was at a wedding, so I couldn't. I was like, me and my cousin were watching it on a phone, and we just like looked at each other and like, is that the greatest catch I've just ever seen? Like, go look at the highlights, and you will just be like,
I will,
oh my goodness.
I
Like,
will.
so I noticed something. Your teams, Illinois and Georgia, lost. My
Yeah,
teams, Notre
yeah.
Dame and Indiana, won. And I'm glad to say IU is now ranked in the top 25, the number 23 now in the AP poll. So first time in a
That's
while.
crazy.
And hey,
Yeah, I'm sure.
things are happening down in Bloomington. Like it's pretty crazy. Like
Down in Bloomington, I like that. No, dude, that it was. I mean, did I expect Illinois to lose to Penn State? Yeah, I did.
yeah,
I was actually watching that. Most of the people wanted to watch that over Georgia,
I
Alabama.
was watching.
Anyway,
Hung right in there till the
um,
end.
they did. Honestly, it wasn't bad with two scores.
Hmm.
What it was 17, no, 21-7, right?
Yeah, but it was
21-7.
closer than what the score indicated.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was 14-7 for a lot of the game. Um,
Just couldn't
and
get going.
yeah, it couldn't get going. It was fun watching. So the starter is Caden Fagan, my homie. Went to the gym together, my claim to fame there.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna claim that all day.
Okay,
These
yeah,
this fly is bothering me. But yeah, it was really frustrating seeing two of my teams, which I don't even
hmm
claim Illinois as my team, but like, I still watch them, still appreciate them, kind of
yeah.
like how you do Indiana.
I think I'm a little
Seeing
bit
two,
more of a IU fan than you'd be in Illinois. I believe so
yeah,
because I've been
I would
IU
agree.
fan my whole life. So
Yeah, yeah, no, I mean, I've never been to an Illinois game, like I've never, yeah,
right,
not really. Um, but it was a hard blow this week. Definitely
yeah,
reeling. Um, just been just one L after another. Hopefully we can turn around next week.
yeah.
We will. I have faith. Um, but yeah, excited.
There was another game I want to quickly talk about. Miami, Virginia Tech. Did you watch by any chance watch this game or watch highlights or hear what happened?
I I did not.
It was a Friday night game. Okay.
Okay.
Miami, 4-0, number 7, plays 2-2 Virginia Tech. History lesson for you. Last year, Miami was 4-0, and they are playing Georgia Tech. And they pull off the biggest choke in college football history, where all Miami had to do, listen, Joey, I want you to listen to this, okay?
I'm listening. All right, I'm here.
Last year, 4-0, all Miami had to do to advance to 5-0 was kneel the ball. Literally get in victory formation, kneel it, and the game is over. That's what they had to do to win. How can you screw
That's not
this
what
up?
that's not what they did, is it?
They ran the ball,
Really?
fumbled the ball, and then give up an 80-yard touchdown pass. That
Huh.
and that's where their undefeated season came to an end. That
That's
biggest choke, biggest choke.
that's
Well,
crazy. So
that's crazy.
why do they not kneel it? Like, is there a reason? Like, did they
They're
ever say?
stupid because they just like
Because they are dumb.
the
That's
coach got
simple.
fired. Like
Oh,
definitely, like you anyone could have called that play. My fifth grade students could have called that play. Legitly. Like, they
they should
know
have. You should let them go in there.
like anyway. Anyway, this year,
That's fantastic.
just this last Friday night, they're 4-0 again. They're playing Virginia Tech. They're down 2 scores in the fourth quarter against Virginia Tech. And somehow they come back and it comes down to, let's see, they're up by like 4, I think. And Virginia Tech Hail Marys the ball. 5 people go up and it comes down like in the middle. One, like people think, no, like lights go off. Miami won. They go to 5-0. The ref calls touchdown. Okay. Wide receiver comes up. They're cheering. So both teams are cheering that they won the game. They have to go into
Oh
replay.
no.
Literally, the fate of the game lies upon the decision, the refs. It takes about 5 minutes. It's like we're watching this replay. It is the closest thing you can come to. Like, there's no way that a correct call can be made. Because if it's a catch, the other team's like, that wasn't a catch. If it's not a catch, the other team would say it's a catch. Like, it was so close. It's the closest call you can come to think of. Anyway, they call it incomplete and Miami advances to 5-0, but they were so
Okay.
close to being knocked out. And there's a bunch of controversy. I don't know.
I need to watch that. I didn't know.
It was
Like
ridiculous.
what did you think?
Okay, I think since they called it a touchdown, they should have kept it a touchdown. But I heard that the review was one of the Miami guys was touching the ball while out of bounds.
Hmm.
So if that's the explanation, but like no one was watching that. Like it was a very you have to just go see for yourself. It was bang bang, like bang bang. And you have a pretty good look at the football as well. But that was I can't believe there was a bunch of good games this weekend.
Hmm.
And
There was. It was
and
exciting.
honestly, IU football is actually pretty good. Bro, I keep talking about it, but like even more, they had Maryland's pretty good themselves. Like for Maryland, they're a decent team.
Yeah,
IU had 3 turnovers in the first half. They were still up 14-7 at halftime. And then they go out and score 42 points. Not the second half, the total. But
yeah.
it's yeah, no. I might Notre Dame versus IU would be a pretty tough matchup, man, not gonna lie. Their
Not gonna lie.
their quarterback is certified dime thrower.
What
Uh,
do you like projections for Indiana? 9-3.
I'm gonna say 10-2.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I think they're no, I think they're favored against Michigan right now. At home, they're favored against Michigan.
That's
So the
that's
only
probably
team
a
they're
first.
not favored in is Ohio State, which would lead them to 11-1 and the playoffs, unless they go to the Big Ten championship game and lose, which in that case would be 11-2, which would be really close. They might make it. Yeah, anyway. But I think I'm predicting 10-2. That's what I'm predicting. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
I think other than that, I think Georgia fell to number 6, I believe.
Number five.
Number
Number five.
5. Okay. And
Number
then
five.
Alabama somehow went to 1.
I didn't see that, but I
Yeah.
don't doubt it. I mean, yeah,
It makes I'm not whatever. It doesn't matter. But yeah.
yeah. Well, the end of the season will it'll tell us what we need
Yeah.
to know.
It'll tell us. We always try to, you know,
Yeah.
every year I was like, okay, this has to happen and this has to happen for us to make the playoff. It never happens. It never happens that way. Something different always happens. Anyway,
Hmm.
yeah. It was a very entertaining week and
Very entertaining week.
very
Too
entertaining.
much overstimulating for some of us.
I'm sorry, man.
But
I'm
yeah.
sorry. It's
No,
tough.
hey, it's valid. It's fair. It happens. But
Anything
you
else?
gotta we come back stronger, come back better.
Yeah.
Slam Auburn next week, hopefully. So
Okay.
yeah,
You will. You will.
we will. If we don't, I'm not a Georgia fan anymore. So
You heard it here first.
you heard it here first.
I'm holding you to that, you know?
Some would say I'm not even a Georgia fan to begin with. That's a lie. I'm a casual Georgia fan. Not
Okay.
like die hard, but
Gotcha.
still heartbroken over the loss, of course.
Hmm.
Yeah, and we'll see how the rest of the season goes. I'm excited.
Well, Joey, at least you didn't lose to Northern Illinois. So
It's hey,
we look at the bright side.
there's always a bright side. Isn't that what we talked about 2 weeks
Hmm.
ago in our
Yep.
devotions? Yep,
Yep.
always a bright side.
Anything
Not
else?
in this.
Anything
Not in
else about
this.
the college football week?
Oh man. What, Texas with another win, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Deserving of number one, but you know what? We're not going to talk about that. Um, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.